So I was just watching a video of an Israeli supporter who asked, how can we have empathy for these animals who carried out these atrocities on October 7th? And I'll tell you what, how can you have empathy for those? Um, so no doubt bad things happened on October 7th. We're not going to go into the details of whether there were babies in the oven or there were mass murders. But for the sake of argument, let's assume that these things actually happened and know how to think about it a year later, more than a year later. So for last 400 days, what Hamas did to innocent Israelis, that is exactly what Israel has been doing to innocent Palestinians ever since, every day. They've been killing children, they have been beheading children, they have been attacking hospitals, and they have been raping children, and they have been raping civilians. This is exactly what people say Hamas did. Now, there is evidence for that. For example, B'Tselem has a report about Israeli jails that you can look up, and it clearly documents that there are thousands of Palestinian children in Israeli jails whose only crime is that they threw a stone on a tank, and they are being abused, they are being raped in Israeli prisons. There is well-documented cases of Israeli soldiers anally raping, hostages or prisoners of wars from Gaza, and to the point where they were killed by an anal rape. There were verified accounts of Israeli soldiers using dogs, trained dogs, to rape, again, prisoners of war. There have been deaths of tens of thousands of children. There is widespread starvation. All these atrocities are similar, if not of a higher kind of moral, moral decrepitude as compared to Gaza. And yet people have so much empathy for Israeli soldiers. We want to protect them. They're freedom fighters. They're fighting for their cause. They're defending their homeland, etc., etc., etc. But when it comes to the Palestinian children who are being killed every day, who are being starved every day, who have been raped every day, there's no empathy. People ask, how can we have empathy for those animals? I mean, did those children carry out those atrocities on October 7th? Were children Hamas? Are these children same as Hamas? Why do you conflate Hamas with the children? What have these children done to deserve this? So please stop this, this flat out lying and this moral corruption, and try to think what you are saying before you say that. Thank you.